Hello and welcome. My name is Eva. I make automatic writings for the zodiac signs. I just made this message and now I will pull for the zodiac sign for whom this message is for. I do that so while I am writing I have no clue for who it is for, so I am not influenced for whom it is for. So I am not influenced by what I think I know about a zodiac sign. I will do that and then I will read you the message and then I will pull some additional oracle cards to see whether there is more information or confirmation for you. So let's pull this zodiac sign. One card, if it's possible, please. No, please. One. There might be an idea that it is for more than one sign. Oh, but it's 2 times Cancer. So that's we take that. So it's one time it's the phone, connection, communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street, message, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out. I think we had the phone last time with Cancer. It just throat chakra, inner voice, rings a bell. Isn't that funny? Rings a bell. And I made this, actually this is a clock, like I heard a bell. My very first, I closed my eyes and then I heard, you know Stranger Things, that series, and it's quite dark but very thrilling, and then I heard this dong 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 because there is like this scene where I think in the last how do you say series or episode, yeah, it's from that series, if you know it, and it's, yeah, Stranger Things, and then it's quite doomy, and I had throughout the whole reading there was like this doom, you're doomed, like your time is up, and but it's not that serious. I have to laugh all the time because now it's Cancer, and Cancer can just go so deep and has so much fantasy. And if I had known that it is Cancer, maybe, yeah, that's why I don't. So your inner voice, hearing your inner voice rings the bell. Connection to a street's message. Okay, and the well is going deep, of course, deeper meaning, communication, hidden emotions, nourishing, true feelings, support, looking deeper, provided for consciousness. Okay, Cancer. So yes, I already mentioned it. It's quite. Please take it with a grain of salt. It just had this. It had a dark side to it. I could feel a dark side to it, but a dark side, we all have it, and those who acknowledge that they have it. It's just dark. It's just unknown. It's not. It takes quite some wisdom to acknowledge that it's just unknown, and that from a further perspective, the light and the dark, if I guess it asks you or us to learn to reach a perspective where we can look at it like watching Stranger Things, and knowing we just now enjoy this feeling of a dark series, and all the characters in it, but we always have this sense of it's a story, and that's very helpful, because otherwise I would still be there in Stranger Things, even though I watched it a long time ago or quite some time ago. So, but yeah, so something inside these cancers is like dong dong dong. I hear it. You hear something like in Stranger Things, the gongs, but I couldn't see the time. There's no, this, what's it called? Pointers of the clock. Something is very close. I'm sorry, I really don't. You have to really discern for yourself. Take it with a grain of salt, please. But something is very close. Something is very close. coming. Like you hear those bells deep inside of you. They are deep. They are deep, because when I wrote bell, the word sounds too light, too bright. It's not light and bright. Bell sounds light and bright. It's a deep gong. Too light and bright. No, this is like there's a Bach flower. It's called aspen in German. So it's about a cognition, a precognition, or a notion you have, or a suspicion. So suspicion is more to the negative, isn't it? So a notion is more neutral, or let's call it a precognition. Is it a dark precognition? The tower? Well, the tower in the tarot is actually, something that is going to happen. You cannot influence. But actually, the sound I hear came from this clock, like a standing clock. So you mix things up. You are asked to take a step back from this cognition, this suspicion. Please be real with yourself. We aren't in a thriller. If you choose to not engage with it anymore. We aren't in a thriller if you choose not to engage with it anymore. Ask for the remote. Keep on asking for true brightness. Or not. First, you could help yourself by zooming into the vastness of it all. Or zoom out of your narrow, dark headspace again. If it's not that dramatic, please forgive me. I feel you are cynical sometimes, but also hopeful, because cynical you did already. Didn't help much, but that's good. You took the opportunity to feel what it is like to be cynical. Love it, because we do love you being cynical. The deeper you go into this thriller, the more you believe it. The more you believe it, the richer your experience bank account becomes. Because it's all about experience, no matter what experience. It's about the experience we can only make in this density without seeing anything, with all the pain and stuff. We say this to remind you of the possibility to loosen up whenever you want to. And this might sound cynical for somebody who is deep in pain, but I guess we all will go through this, and we, on the other side, we see that actually it was that decision first, that there is this not being cynical, stop being cynical about the possibility that there is energy that is actually loving you and wanting to help. Okay, we say this to remind you of the possibility to loosen up whether you want, whenever you want to remind you that it all starts, the change in another direction starts by noticing. I have a huge, beautiful, we call it Milan, like this, wow, like he's making circles in front of my window, like a messenger, like it's like a hawk, but not as big as, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, the change in another direction starts by noticing that there is no time on your clock, by noticing that obviously your life is made up of so many more layers, or you do another round of doom and gloom. Please really go into the feeling of that's good as well. So don't judge yourself for your depression. Don't judge, because judgment is almost unbearable in these times. Making your reality more dense instead of welcoming or appreciating the light that wants to pour into that wants to pour in. And with pouring in, I had to draw this picture of, like, like this aqua park stuff where you can slide with water, and this is you sliding down, and it's like very sunny and blue and watery, and you go yay. So this is like the opposite, maybe a bit, and that's the picture that's actually the light that wants to pour in now, that is pouring in now. So it's even more unbearable, the doom and gloom. We feel it more, but maybe shorter also. It starts by cutting yourself some slack. The gong, the suspicion, the precognition, sparkle it up, asking, and what else is there? Does a notion want to pour in that I do not see because of my focus on the doom and gloom? So the Cancer I know has a huge dream space, but she often doesn't ask for, she just lets things be as they are. Maybe you may ask if you want more, if you may ask for other dreams or other notions, like more, like this bird I saw, like what else wants to come in. So this is your message, Cancer. And now I will pull for some oracle cards. I probably will stop the camera to read them, and then more information for this fantastic creature called Cancer. Oops. Is there? more to this. What's with the bells ringing? I, I love that. Be appreciate yourself. Make us the favor. You're such a great being. You're such a fantastic, I want to say fantastic being. And we could all be blessed with a Cancer that provides us with their knowledge from their journeys into that huge space that you are able to access. So we have here Queen of Nagas. Wow, it's with the fantastic creatures. Then lifting the veil. Yeah, see, you can see, like in Stranger Things, like this two these two dimensions, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Wow, that's powerful. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And see, this is just you, like it's only you, like a normal person. In this deck, I think there's many different cosmic stuff, and it's just you. You are lifting the veil. You are seeing into space. Where's the up and where's the down? Beyond your fears, the weavers dance. Exactly. Go beyond your, take it with, as I take it with a grain of salt. Take your cognitions, notions, suspicions with a grain of salt. If it's not beneficial, ask again. If it's not beneficial to you, it's not beneficial to them, ask again. And state that you want to believe in things that are beneficial to you and so to others. Wow. Archangel Raphael. And acceptance. Beautiful cards, beautiful colors, quite blue. So I will read them and come back to you. So yes, Cancer, the cards also confirm that I'm talking to a Cancer who has just this great ability to really notice much more than the average person. And on the one hand, this is actually, that's fantastic. That's you can go much further, but also it's sometimes a bit of a curse, because you have to master you have to master your energy. It's like the magician, you have the mind of a magician, and but it depends on the pureness, on the clarity of your mind, what actually what in the end you actually project and what you see. So these cards are talking about, I wrote, take a step back from those notions. Please be real with yourself. It's like this, it's not true what you see, but you have to somehow handle it. And if you keep on focusing on how you know how yeah, strange it is, how are they really doing that, is your are you really seeing what you are seeing? If you go into what you see in the story, first you will, because you see it, but then you have to like the mastery of it, or you are asked to your ability of choice, and your choice is to first go back to yourself and don't get muddy. Don't get too muddy by engaging too much into what you see as wrong. So the Beyond Your Fears, the Weaver stands. The negative effects of prolonged fearful thoughts. So if it resonates, take it. If not, if it's too dramatic, even this reading, just you stay with yourself and discern for yourself. But this is talking about staying in that, in fearful thoughts. Take several deep breaths and release the catastrophe in your mind. Take a step back from those notions. Please be real with yourself. In the end, the thing that will help is that you remember your own light, that you remember that you are protected, that you have to be willing to go like in the other direction. And I guess I was writing about like it's okay to stay in the in the being cynical, in the blaming, maybe in whatever, but because the universe is patient, and in the end the greater of us knows that it's all safe. But for your own well-being, you're asked to notice that there is light that wants to pour in, that with Archangel Raphael, that you are protected. The Queen of Nagas also talks about continue to tend to your inner healing and ask for spiritual protection each day from the higher beings you love. Just like have a practice to like brushing your teeth, taking showers, to become clean of you are protected from those stories. It's I can relate. If you sense a lot, there's a lot of negativity to sense, and I think it's true. There is negativity. There is people who have like very not beautiful intentions and stuff, but if I stay there too long, I have to remind myself who I really am, and just accept the situation as it is. But it's not the only way I can like move on, and also help help to help myself and maybe also the other to, you know, like level up, get out of that soapy, dramatic situation, is by connecting to what I really know, my own wisdom, your own wisdom. And on off days, there is just days. I mean, it's not a continuum. It's like, you know, waves. Some days you feel on higher ground, then you take a deep dive again. So on off days, this field buffers you. The field that you you know, by connecting with your own truth, like being real with yourself, being really real with yourself. This field buffers you from your own mind or factors outside of your control, such as astrological influences or other people's ego-driven action. It's just like I have a picture right now of surfing, you know, and the more you practice staying on your board, and your board is like connecting to your own goodness, to the more of you, like feeling your energetical being, to whatever you feel as, you know, your anchor. If you don't have one, create it, ask for it, and then the more you have balance on this board, the better you can serve those. Yeah, sometimes it just feels like the collective is taking a deep dive again, and so you're not like, you feel the light pouring in and not going into those really murky stuff that you still may have notions of, you still may have, because you are connected with your surroundings, and they do stuff, and you have to discern for yourself whether you go into it and be fearful of it, or you can choose to become more fully aware of the divine protection you being granted. You may not be fully aware of the divine protection being granted, or of a negativity that was averted, yet you are being held in grace nonetheless. So, yeah, I hope with this message, the Cancer I'm talking to, I guess it's just also asking you to be willing to see that there's always a higher wisdom about things, and that you don't have to stay in those dark precognitions, if you don't want to. So, and if this doesn't actually, or maybe lifting the veil is also to say goodbye, because yeah, it's like it's an ability for you to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be vibrational truth. Like you are connected to your energetic body, and then you feel there is change going on, and there is also a part of yourself that doesn't want change, and so this may be interpreted as something is going to happen that I don't want to happen, but actually it's just change in your energetic body. And this also refers to cleansing yourself, like a daily practice for some minutes of connecting to just your sense of only being is cleansing, and then this will, with time, will create a field around you. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what, and notice what's out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is not easy. This is not an easy feat, not quick, but it's worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. So in the end, for the greater good also is to, yes, you notice what's off and wrong, and then you pour light into it, in yourself and into the situation there, and know that you are protected, that there's nobody that against your will can mess with your intentions. So if this message resonated with you, and if you're still here, please leave a like. Thank you, and all the best. Bye bye, Cancer.